Hello and welcome to our newest series called the Sheva Secrets, Na or Nach. In this series, we are going to talk about one of the most confusing nikudot in the Hebrew language called a Sheva. And we're going to explain what it is and how you pronounce it in specific situations. By the end of this series, you will be an expert in how to read the Sheva. Let's dive in. So when you see a letter that has these two dots, these two vertical dots underneath them, it's called a Sheva. How do you pronounce it? Does this vowel have a moving sound? That would be, for example, with the letter Shin. Would it be She? Or is it more silent and closing the syllable so that the sound would simply be Sh? Is this Shin with a Sheva under it? She or Sh? So first, let's talk about this Sheva. These two dots actually represent two different sounds. Sometimes it will be pronounced as she, or in this example with the letter fe, it would be pronounced as fe. And sometimes it's silent and it closes the consonant, where it would be sh or f. How do you know? Well, that's the purpose of this series. When it has a moving sound, when it's pronounced, it's called a Sheva Na. When it is silent and it closes the syllable, it's called a Sheva Nach. Let's look at some examples to see. For example, example number 1 here is the word Shema, Yisrael. The first word Shema, it's not Shma, which would be one syllable, but it's actually two syllables. It's Shema. That first Sheva that's underneath the Shin in example 1 is a Sheva Na. What about example number 2, the word Yisrael? You could see that same Sheva is under the second letter, which is a Sin in this case. But we don't pronounce this as Shema Yisrael. It's not a Sheva Na. It's not the same as Shema Serael. It's closing the syllable, and it's actually Yisrael. That's called a Sheva Nach. It's resting. It is not moving that consonant. It's not moving that letter. Sometimes this Sheva is a Sheva Na, as you have in the word Sheva, Shema. Sometimes it's Yisrael. Another example, just to give you another way of seeing it, with the same letter Shin, is the word Shelomo, the name Shelomo HaMelech. That is a Sheva Na, and it's pronounced Shelomo. So remember, sometimes it's pronounced, that's called a Sheva Na, and I want us to know these terms, Sheva Na. Sometimes it's silent, it's called a Sheva Nach. In the next video, we're going to start learning the rules of when something is a Sheva Na or a Sheva Nach. The first rule we'll learn about is when a Sheva is at the beginning of a word. Looking forward. See you next time.